It's a cold with. Ready now, Jose Martinez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. The 2-2 one more time. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. In now, Christian Yelich. Wong is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lying to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Fielded cleanly, and a glove flip for one to Aguilar for the double play.
Batting 7.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home, You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes the result is the only thing that matters.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Shaw, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Shaw ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Line to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Popped him up. Shaw is there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The pitcher, Brendan Woodruff, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Grandal gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. DeYoung is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6.
So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And a full count to Cain, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The third baseman.
Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a single in his first try. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Carpenter, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
There, and it's 1-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming. The 1-1 home is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Travis Shaw is on deck. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Full count now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another full count pitch home. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Fielded by Goldschmidt. There's one. Onto the pitcher, covering in time. It's a double play.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ryan Braun would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High in the air out to center field. Bader has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers get one back on the. Stepping in, Harrison Bader comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, Carlos Martinez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Hit on the ground to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In order are the Brewers. They're down 3-2. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Paul DeYoung will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. In the air down the line in left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Shortstop.
So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Runner goes for second. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Yelich at third with 2 away. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. To short, hit hard. Perez scoops it up. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. J.R. Munoz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For St. Louis, number 34, J.R. Munoz.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains. John Brebbia will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the 2-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Career homer number 149. As that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the hard.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right, and they have taken the lead. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Dominic Leone will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. In now, Yasmani Grandal. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Corey Spangenberg will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in and looking for more. Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this. Jacob Barnes is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Corey Spangenberg will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there to put it away for out number one.
Now that
Here's Colton Wong now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
now batting. The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit towards center. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the.
Your
John
attention,
Gant
please.
will come on in relief
Now
as he'll make his
pitching
second
for
appearance of the season so
Number
far.
53, John.
In is Christian Yelich. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped up. And that's the first out.
Now batting. First baseman.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Travis Shaw. Lifetime against this particular arm. He carries a .308 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Next for Milwaukee. The second baseman.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Shaw over at second. Moustakas on at first with 2 down. Count remains full. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. 1-2 now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. St. Louis, good night.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brandon Woodruff earns his first win of the season. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.
Put it down for him. Put it down for him. Put it down first. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. When you came up, put it down for him. You make the city so proud of you. When you came up, when you came up, put it down for him. Came a long way from underpaid. Took a long way to make them wait. Quick as summer in a hurricane. Flipping work till shit bleeds. Oh, they can't wait to say I changed on them now. Gold chains on them now. Whole team smoking loud now. Oh, I can't wait
Mellow made it right. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm damn now. My family, I got 3 with me, you want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming.
Well, with the roof shut, coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. Next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Driven to deep right field. Martinez going back on it. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for the Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fouled away. Flaherty is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see. Throw in time. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Braun to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, he's just 1 for 6. The 2-2 one more time is taken, ball 3. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now the pitch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
The pitcher,
Striding in,
22.
Jack Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. He threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel, line drive between third and short. My one and only.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
If you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Ulysses Chacin. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
almost, Matty, almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
So striding in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcelo Zuna. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Grounded up the first baseline. Aguilar over to his left. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Ozuna. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Martinez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now
digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Kane will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Harrison Bader comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short, played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The pitcher, number 22.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
The 1-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Moustakas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Here's Ryan Braun now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Yulise Chassin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. Into the box now, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Wong on at first. Nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Yulise Chassin. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A step on the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Brent Suter comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. Molina on third. Bader at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired. 2 down now.
The batter.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line hard toward right center. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this. Ready once again, Colton Wong. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now batting.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second. 2 down now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end. Luke Gregerson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is there. 1 away. At the plate, Travis Shaw. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's gone 4 for 9. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Gregerson playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
The 1-1 home is high and outside for a ball. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, he's 2 for 4. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers ready for another chance. Paul DeYoung, a hit in 2 tries for him so far, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 heading out towards shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Left center, base hit.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Kane is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. The 1-2 hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
Corey Spangenberg will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if you would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. There's a line drive, and they will tie the ball game as this is down for extra bases. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
First baseman.
Runner at second, run away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Throw goes to third.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
John Brebbia answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
60, John Brebbia.
Tyler Saladino will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now in the box, Travis Shaw. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Count is 1-2 now. Carpenter trying to get there.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Well, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
In now, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up now, Ryan Braun in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. On the ground to third. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So Tyler Saladino will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Brewers. Now playing first base.
Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 71. Josh Hader.
Wong will stand in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Eric Thames is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Eric Thames.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he misses it.
No, he says.
The first base.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Carpenter goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Milwaukee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brent Suter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader strikes out the side to record the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa.